What's up, sweet cheeks? I got another video for you. Yeah. Let's see here. Today, I'm going to be speculating on patch 13.20 Fortnite. I'm doing this a little bit differently, okay? I figured it would be fun. Okay? Alright. I got a little creator update thingy in my email, because there's probably going to be no patch notes for this. So I'm going to be your pre-patch notes. Really what I'm doing is I'm speculating. Okay? Patch is happening, I guess, in like 8 minutes, actually. So by the time you see this, the game will probably already be patched. But first thing, flare guns supposedly coming out. If I'm not mistaken, that is going to be like a flintlock type pistol that you shoot at somebody's builds and it lights them on fire, which is pretty cool considering that right now firefly jars and exploding gas stations aren't really all that reliable to get or reliable ways to destroy people's builds. But the way the flare gun seems to me is it seems like it's going to be a whatchamacallit, like a boombox type of deal, or just like an anti-building item like that is what I think. I also believe it does damage. If somebody's touching it, if somebody's touching the fire that the builds are on, somebody comment on whether or not that happens. I think that happens. That should already be able to be figured out in the game. I just don't. It's not coming to me whether or not that happens, but I'm sure we could find an expert. Next thing is deployable workbench, easier access to upgrading and side grading. I'm actually kind of happy about that. I don't find upgrading or side grading too useful. I think it's more useful in this season than in previous seasons because that rapid fire SMG is yummy. Okay? And the other thing is the going back and forth between the snipers, I think maybe is useful. So a lot of people seem to have a preference on that. So I'm happy about that. Also, the other thing about the deployable workbench I'm happy about is I am all for the idea, especially in public and casual modes, for encouraging people to spend their mats on things other than 5-star hotels. If you catch my drift, okay? Drift? Okay. Anyway, anything they can get to get people to spend their mats on, I'm cool with, and that's going to make it even easier for people to be doing that. Another side note is I personally, fine if they don't want Siphon, fine. But I really think that they should cap the mats at like 500, just like they do Arena, and the reason why is because right now, like the way that the circles, or the way that there's like 20 people left after the first circle, that's the first part of the problem. That's for you. That's this. The second part of the problem is that at the end of the game, because the circles don't move especially, a lot of this crap ends in a heal off. And I think it would help the heal off situations if you just got rid of all of those mats. Nobody in casual wants to use 3,000 mats. And they sure as heck don't want to fight somebody who has 3,000 mats. That's my take on that. That's a bit of a side note. LTMs are back. LTMs arrived this week. So I don't know if that means they're not going to be back immediately, but definitely this week, supposedly. So they say we're starting with some fan favorites. We've got, I'm looking at a list here, it could be 50v50, high explosives, some sort of sniper shootout mode, solid gold, silencers, blitz mode. I'm not going to get into detail what these all are. Maybe close encounters, fly explosive, steady storm, maybe score royale. I don't think that was that good. Getaway, some other crap. Team terror. You got some of these modes with the zombies. You get the John Wick mode. Teams of 33, trios, siphon could be a mode, slide could be a mode, food fight, meh. Floor is lava. In my chat, I've heard multiple people hope that Floor is Lava comes back this season. That would be neat. Air Royale. Heavy metal, maybe. So there's some different possibilities as to what LTMs those could be. I will probably, whatever it is, I'll probably give it a try. I believe winning one will also give you a little thing on your punch card. So I would recommend winning at least one of those if you are looking for XP. And lastly, a hero arrives. It says a mighty arrival is coming to the item shop this week. Who do I think that is? I have no idea. But I don't know if that could be a DC hero. I don't know if that's what they mean. Maybe there's another DC skin coming out. I don't know. It could be someone from the Justice League. That is complete and utter speculation. Mostly derivative of the fact that Aquaman is part of the Battle Pass. So that's what I got for that. That's what I think is going to happen. This is a lot of speculation, but this is experienced speculation, okay? I don't work for Epic Games. My dad does. He'll get you banned. Just kidding. You know, people really believe stuff like that. I think it's going to be fun. I think that's all I have to say on it. It's going to be out in a minute. Oh, one more thing. One more thing. You better not click away. Okay? Word on the street is, and by the street I mean my informant, is that the water will recede a little bit the next day. So about 24 hours after the patch is live. And there's probably a map of that somewhere. Some of those islands in the southwestern corner of the map may wash away. And I think maybe we'll have Steamy back almost fully, and I forget what else. But basically, I'm happy about the guaranteed map changes too. From a casual perspective, that's pretty neat. And that's basically my take on the patch. I will probably do an actual... well, probably what I'll do is each of these things might get their own... You know, I might do a video on the flare gun. I might do a video on whatever LTM they decide to choose. And the deployable workbench, maybe. I'll keep theorizing and keeping you up to date with that. So that's what I got. I love Fortnite. And if you love Fortnite, please subscribe. That's what I got to say, brother. Yeah. Yeah.